give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cash app, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, 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 people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. You know how I get down, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis, we back, she back, he back, they back. Yes, sir. And y'all know what it is, man. I'm in the building. Chinese Yoda, what's good? Trap, Media, USA, yay, yay, what's good? Paco Vasquez, what's going on, my brother? Space Predator, what's good, man? What's good? Yeah, come on, Space Predator. You know Bud fighting this weekend. I don't know why you on that bullshit. Like you don't know Bud ain't fighting this weekend, man. Don't come up here with that goddamn sarcasm. I don't need no sarcasm today. I tell you, swear to God, I don't need no sarcasm today, bro. Man, this shit right here for the birds, bro. Every day I wake up, it's something new. It's something new, man. Something new, man. Y'all know how I go, man. Every time you wake up, you think it's goddamn be done. It's always something new, bro. It's always something new. No matter how much you try and try and try and try, something always new gonna pop up. Oh, man. Oh, you ain't do this, you gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that, you gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go. But other than that, hopefully everybody having a good Tuesday. Everybody having a good Tuesday. I know my Tuesday YouTube streets are drama. Bud better leave his family at home. You called me. Oh man, you think Bud don't leave his family at home? Why trap music? And look, man, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the top. If you want to call in, 317-220-6995. Everybody who calls in today, I want y'all prediction, and I need to know if Bud loses, how you look at Terence Crawford. Yeah, my Tuesday, all right, man. I can't complain. If Bud loses, how would you look at Terence Crawford? Would you think that he was overhyped, over talk, or do you think that he just ran into a damn good opponent? Is Sean Porter the guy to get it done? Is Sean Porter the guy to get it done? Maybe. I'm not gonna say that he can't get it done. I don't do I think he'll get it done? Nah. Do I think he'll get it done? Nah. But it is what it is, man. A lot of people out there, they don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people out there don't think Sean Porter is like I see narratives out there. Man, like Sean Porter, man. I don't know why y'all getting so happy about Sean Porter. Sean Porter is a glorified loser. Sean Porter is a journeyman. Sean Porter is a gatekeeper. I see so many things out there about Sean Porter, but Sean Porter ain't never been beat by unanimous decision. Sean Porter losses come by, well, he got beat by Kell Brook by UD. But Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, they come in and they looking like split decisions. Somebody thought Sean Porter won. One of the three judges thought Sean Porter beat Earl Spence. One of the three judges thought Sean Porter beat Keith Thurman. And I'm just keeping it a buck. So with that being said, if Terence Crawford comes up short, do we look at Terence Crawford and say, you know what, you're not that dude, bro. You're not a pound for pound fighter. You're not a top welterweight. You're not what they say you were. What will be the overwhelming? And I want individuals. I don't want like the echo chamber. I want individuals, man. I'm gonna drop the link, man. You can call in, you can join the panel, whatever you want to do. If you want to join the panel, come join the panel, man. If you want to goddamn me talk your shit, come on and talk your shit, man. 317-220-6995. The question of the day: if Crawford loses, was he overhyped? If Bud loses, was he overhyped? I mean, you could say he was. You could say he was, because this is the first legitimate challenge at welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Like people are saying Sean Porter is Terence Crawford. It may be his first legitimate challenge in his career. Victor Poster was a good fight, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, that was at 140. 147 is a whole different animal. 147 is where the big boys come to play at. Is the glamour division in boxing. It's the division right before these little guys become these big dudes. So again, I need somebody to call in. I'm not saying another fucking word until somebody call in. And there we go, Porter. There we go, Porter.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Yo. Shit. Yeah, man. I just think this fight's gonna be lit to the extreme. Like, I can't even. Like, I just got back from work. I'm tired, bro. Like, I did a massive 10-hour shift. I'm in the UK,
wow.
So.
Hey, man. Salute to UK, man. I love the UK. I got friends over there, man, and y'all are some very, very passionate boxing fans. I love
man.
it. Let me ask you this though, because I know. Are you gonna be up at 4 or 5 in the morning?
Yeah. I was supposed to go back to Paris to where I own a little flat. Like, I'm in my 50s nearly. I was supposed to get a flight to go back to France, but I'm staying to watch the Porter fight against Bud because I can't even sleep. This is gonna be fucked up, man. This is going to be the best fight. This is going to be the best fight, I think, all year. Better than Rosado against Munguia. Yeah. Better against Fury against Wilder. Okay. You're talking two of these cats, man. Like, you got Bud knocking people out for fun. You got Sean Porter. He's underrated. He's tough. Falling asleep on fucking Showtime cards now in a nap, bro. he was that motherfucker was a slave, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, let me ask you the question. Then I'm gonna get to my guy Trap Media. If
Yeah, man.
Crawford loses, was he overhyped? Porter 10th round KO. I'm talking to you. If Crawford loses, was he overhyped?
Oh, was that me, bro?
Yeah, that's you. If
Yeah.
Terence Crawford loses, was he a hype job? Was he somebody that we shouldn't put that much stock in?
No, I think like people are saying that he's overhyped, but he was the 140 champ. Everybody looks back to like wins against Victor Postal and that they take the piss and everything. But he's had some good wins since then. The Ndongo knockout was a quality thing. I don't really know much about his. I've watched all of Bud's fights, obviously, but I don't really know much about his early career. The first time I watched him was against Ray. What's his name? Beltran.
Ray Beltran.
Yeah, I watched the Gamboa fight as well. But apart from that, I've been following his career, but I don't think he's got the ability to beat a Sean Porter. I think Porter's too strong, bro. Porter's actually gonna body him in the 10th. That dude's not gonna get back up off the stool, bro.
Oh, you think he's gonna quit on the stool?
100%, because
wow,
he's nearly 35 now, and like we've all gone through it. Like I'm nearly 50 now, and like you get to 30, 32, when you're boxing, it gets difficult. Then you get to 33, 34, 35. You think you're the big man because you're lifting a lot more weights when you're 34, 35. So your body is used to it by then, but the brain's not. And you get punched at that age. It's not like getting punched when you're 24 or 25. And I think Bud Crawford's going to catch something off Porter and he's going to get shook.
Wow. Damn, Sean Porter got power all of a sudden. All right, Porter 10 round KO.
Yeah.
Trap Media USA, man. What's going on, my brother?
What's poppin', bro?
Man, talk to me, man. I need a prediction and I need an answer to my question. If Crawford loses to Sean Porter, was he a overhyped hype job?
I would say based on how all y'all Bud fans carrying it.
Oh, I love it. The Bud tenders. Yeah, okay, come on with it.
Yeah, I heard all the same stuff before the Spence fight. Oh man, Kenny gonna have to throw in the towel. He's not on Earl Spence level. I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing before the Danny fight. Oh, Danny gonna knock him out. Spence it's everybody gonna whoop Sean Porter. Sean Porter don't do this. Sean Porter don't do that. And then it's crazy that I'm hearing this from Wilder fans, because when people say that about Wilder, they still come and find a way to be like, yeah, but he get it done. But when it comes to Sean Porter, everybody act like he can't figure out how to win. Like all these people been more talented than him, but he still find a way to get it done. Even in that third,
Not always.
But them fights debatable too. The only fight that's
brother, I'm there with you, even with the knockdown. I thought
even with the I had him by one round, and in the Thurman fight,
I know with that knockdown, Earl Spence secured that victory with them judges. You know, like I know. As soon as it happened, I said, "Damn."
What happened after the knockdown? He got up and did what?
I know that.
He was whooping on his ass in that round.
I know that, but when a knockdown happened, in my mind, I was like, "Damn, they ain't gonna give it to Sean now."
Why the ref ain't never call him low blows?
Bro, you ask Kell Brook ref the same thing. Ask Kell Brook ref the same thing, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I was the first one calling out Terence Crawford, the height, the pound for pound shit. To me, he Adrian Broner 2.0. This is his Madonna fight. If Broner kept fighting all of them lower level guys, he would have still been Adrian Broner if he never stepped up. I had him losing to Paulie too, but that's another story. This is his Madonna fight, and we gonna really see what Terence Crawford is made of. Now, I don't dislike Terence Crawford outside the ring. I like he a family man. I like how his kids in wrestling. He ain't drinking, smoking, blowing up in weight. He carrying it the right way outside the ring, but inside the ring, I give him credit for Posto, but outside of that, he was down there weight bullying. His arms longer than everybody else, so I can only give you so much credit. Like I can give Tank more credit for beating a Barrios than I can give Bud credit for beating a little bitty Gamboa. And we know all the shit he had going on outside of, you know, with Rock Nation and all of that at that time. So I can only give you so much credit when you that skilled and that oversizing somebody, beating up on little bitty Hank Lundy. Do we pass the eye test? It's a lot of stuff that you see that look great. But if you put a lot of these guys, especially at 47, if you put them against what Danny Garcia look like against Adrian Granados, knocking them out. But you put them up in a different level, you see a different Danny Garcia. So until he do it at this level, I can't just be like, okay, yeah, Bud, that guy. Oh, yeah, he number one pound for pound. Because you don't get credit to me in a point guard tournament against Drew Holiday, Earl Boyd, you know, just Michael Conley. You got to go see Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Trae Young. It's some young killers in the league. So I can't give you credit just for undisputed. That's cool. That's cute. Other guys didn't do it because it was more money elsewhere. Floyd could have did it if he wanted to, but he was a big enough star. Bud fought that his brand wasn't big enough and he could stay around. Now, do that get you in the Hall of Fame? Yes, because it looked good on paper. But if you really analyze it, like, what did you really do? Is your career better than Floyd just because you was undisputed? No, I can't do that. So
nobody ever gonna say his career is better than Floyd.
But I always hear Floyd didn't even get undisputed, but it's not like he couldn't have. A lot of these guys just was making money elsewhere. His brand just wasn't.
Yeah, that's for a prerogative, but nobody ever said that Terence had a better career than Floyd. If they did, they smoking dope, and that's coming from the biggest Terence Bud Crawford fan.
Yeah, but if you do lose,
let me stop you though. What does Sean Porter bring to the table that Bud can't deal with? And that goes for you and Porter 10th round TKO. But I'm gonna start with you first.
I want to see how he reacts to that pressure. I think if you look at the Kell Brook fight, what was going on?
Bring the same kind of pressure though.
Who?
Didn't Jeff Horn bring the same kind of pressure?
Man, Jeff Horn garbage. And then the referee was on some bullshit with the holding and all that. But if you look at the Kell Brook fight, Kell Brook was outboxing Bud, right?
Yes.
If you look at Mean Machine fight, Mean Machine was outboxing Bud, right?
I wouldn't say Mean Machine was, but Kell Brook was.
Even Ward and Bradley was like, dang, Bud getting outclassed right now. But when Bud start getting outboxed, he got one thing he can do that most of these lower guys can't handle, and that's going that dog mode. This the first time he gonna go in that dog mode, and it's gonna be a strong, live, ready to die in the ring dog right on the other side. So that's what I want to see. When he go in dog mode and the other person can handle that dog mode, then what you do. And that's what I want to see. That's the only question I got really about Bud. When it's somebody that's willing to go die in that ring and it's on the same level, it's just as big, just as strong, and gonna leave it all out there, stay in shape inside, outside of the ring. It ain't no questions about the lifestyle. How is he gonna react? What's the next move when you can't hit that switch and make somebody quit? So, but we got to see if Sean Porter can take that power too. So, but we seen him take power, but I understand what a lot of people saying with that aggressiveness and that force that Bud come with.
Yeah. All right. Porter 10 round TKO. What about you? What does Sean Porter bring to the table that you think Bud can't deal with? Since y'all got, you got Porter beating Bud by TKO, and my guy right here don't think Bud can get the job done. So what does Porter bring?
Yeah, I got TKO too. Berto,
I got TKO in the 10th, bro.
So both of you guys got Sean Porter by stoppage.
Yeah.
I got it being like the Berto fight, fight.
Yeah, that's it. Like that was about 4 or 5 years ago, 2017. But you gotta look at Sean Porter's actual persona as a human being. He's on a lot of these places like where Hagler was years ago. He's always doing interviews, but he's in the shadow of Sugar Ray Leonard. I think this could be this actually could be sort of Sean Porter's Sugar Ray Leonard moment. He could actually come forward and do something which people don't think he's going to actually do, because they think he's a chump. They think this is slow. Oh, Sean Porter's slow. He's not that bad, And I'll tell you what. I said the 10th round for this fight. I think he could knock him out earlier than that. He's going to be very motivated. Sean Porter's going to be very motivated for this fight. He's not going to come out like some chump. He ain't going to come out like some chump in this fight. He's going to come out for this fight and he's going to be headhunting that guy, bro. He's going to be headhunting him, and Bud is going to try and slick move. He's gonna pop him. He's going to sneak some like overhand right or try and hook him when Porter goes down, but. Listen, Sean Porter's. You can blast Sean Porter in the face. Errol Spence blasted him in the face. He didn't do jack shit. He didn't do jack shit. He got up.
I give all that. AB dropped him and he got back up. Like Sean Porter can take a good shot, but when has Sean Porter displayed this knockout power that y'all are so?
Yeah, I don't.
Right now.
I don't think it's gonna be a knockout. Now I see it like if you watch that Molina, did you watch the Molina fight with Bud?
Yeah.
It was a point in like the third round where he caught him, and you could tell Bud like, damn, I got hit. But Molina just froze and didn't keep throwing his hands. He let him, get off the ropes.
Benavidez has caught him a couple times.
Yeah, a nice body shot, but. But I said Molina because Molina was kind of trying to bring that similar pressure as Porter, but he just wasn't strong enough to keep him tied on the ropes. I think if Porter gonna end up catching him on the ropes with a nice shot, but he just not gonna stop swinging, unlike Molina did. And I think he could overwhelm because he didn't like stop Berto like a Danny Garcia. It just was overwhelming him with punches, and the ref waved it off. Now I'm not saying he stopped. I'm not saying that Sean Porter ain't got power just to lay somebody out, but I think he can overwhelm somebody with his work if he catch him with a nice shot and just keep throwing.
But don't you notice when Sean Porter does start to try to overwhelm people, he smothers his work a lot of times. Like some of the time, like Sean Porter will be right here on you, but none of those shots are gonna land clean because he's too close and he doesn't understand in that moment.
He falls over himself. I think he falls over himself.
I agree.
I think look. This what I think the difference, because in the Keith Thurman fight, I think that's what you're alluding to specifically when he was unloading a lot of punches, but he was smothering his work. But the difference is, if you fighting somebody your height or shorter, it's different than that target right up. So I think Porter was just trying to avoid them shots and stepping back. Whereas and when somebody your same height, it's a little bit harder to catch that chin. But when you swinging up a little bit and you in their chest, it's a little bit easier to hit that target. And because Bud a little bit taller than him, it's not like gonna be the same height like a Keith Thurman. So I think it's gonna be a little bit easier for him to catch that chin while he unloading in close in his chest.
This is gonna be insane, bro. I can't even keep still.
Now, if Sean, like since we talk about Boy losing, Porter wins. Does that elevate Sean Porter into the pound for pound talks, or does he need to go back and beat Bud a second time to really like
no rematch? No rematch. No rematch. No rematch.
I don't understand how Sean Porter not pound for pound right now, because he lost to a pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world, Kell Brook, at that time. He lost to a pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world, Keith Thurman, at that time. This was Keith Thurman. Remember, Bud was saying he want this Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman is the man in the welterweight division, and this was the glamour division. Even Bud said it. And then he lost to the big boogeyman Spence, but these were both classic fights. So it wasn't just like he went out there and got dominated or quit like Mike Tyson used to do. To me, Sean Porter got a better career than Mike Tyson because, Mike was going out there quitting at the highest level. Whenever he faced some resistance, he gave up. When Sean Porter go in there, he give you classics, and he not cheating the sport. So if you look at Lomachenko losing to Salido, Sean Porter don't have no Salido loss on his record.
Yeah, I just think he's very underrated, man. The guy is so underrated.
But he could still be on pound for pound. So a lot of these guys got losses, even the Triple G they put on there. We done seen him get whooped against Jacobs. We seen him get whooped against Derevyanchenko. but he can be on pound for
Yeah.
pound. How Sean Porter can't be on pound for pound when he's fighting
Nah.
all the top guys?
I had him beating Kell Brook as well. That Kell Brook fight, I was watching that live, and I had Sean Porter winning that. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
who
think
was watching that fight. I don't know what they must have been smoking crack because I thought Sean Porter won that fight.
I had Kell winning that, but I think if they had the referee from Leon Lawson,
Oh yeah,
Nathaniel Gallimore, I think the referee played a big part in that because with the right
yeah.
referee, did you see that Leon Lawson, Nathaniel Gallimore? He was about to give Leon Lawson points for constantly holding. If they had a
That,
ref like that, but that's what I think Bud gonna do. I think Bud real strategy is to come out and do a lot of holding. So I would pay key attention to who is the referee because if you shine Porter, that doesn't play into your hand.
That's a really good point as well. I never thought about the holding aspect as well. I never thought that like Crawford might actually be holding on. I think you got a good point there. I think it's not going to be like the Amir Khan fight. Like obviously, Porter's going to stand his ground. It's going to be similar. I don't even know what I could say was a recent fight because Canelo against Triple G. Like Canelo didn't hold the center of the ring. It's hard to say, isn't it? Don't know what to think really.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you
know.
this.
Yeah,
What Porter you think we gonna see? You think we gonna come out and see aggressive Porter early, or are we gonna get Danny Garcia Ugas Porter where he came out more so boxing more than
I think we're gonna see a Ugas Porter. He's gonna come out a bit tentative in the first 4 rounds, I think. But I think also as well that he may know that we think that, and he might come out from the start and try and bull rag Crawford, which could be a good and a bad. I really don't know, man. It's just like what the hell. I don't know. Man, to be fair, I don't know what Bomac's going to tell Crawford to do as well. I think Crawford will just stick to the same old thing. Really, he's going to box what he always does. It's going to be nothing different from Terence.
So
But there will be.
you expect
Yeah,
this, you expect the same slow start from Terence, or do you expect him to kind of put the foot on the gas a little bit early?
I really don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether he's going to come out and blast him. I don't know whether he's going to box him and then like just hit him. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't lie. I don't know. I'm a bit confused about what's going to happen.
Man, y'all are hilarious, dog.
Mike, what you think? You think we're gonna early on?
Yes. Swear to God, I did. I did not know Sean Porter had you guys out there like this, man. Y'all really believe in Sean?
Oh, you don't think he the gold standard of boxing? I mean, I think as far as
yeah.
No, Mike, don't do that. Don't do that. We talking about one of the best amateurs.
His amateur record is he beat Usyk, didn't he? He's got an elite amateur record, Sean Porter.
Let me meet you right quick. But listen to what I'm saying. Y'all say gold standard. No, he's not the gold standard in boxing because he hasn't won majority. I mean, he won majority of fights, but he hasn't won his big fight. When you say gold standard, I'm looking at guys. I'm not even going to bring up Bud name. I'm looking at guys like Usyk, who goes to people's backyards and beats them, who cleared out a whole division, who beat Anthony Joshua, y'all so-called top heavyweight at the time. Like he, to me, that's a gold standard. When we look at guys like
bro, Porter beat Usyk in the amateurs.
That's the amateurs. We're talking about right now today.
Maybe.
Right now today, Usyk is a unified champion. Porter is a challenger.
It's very underrated, bro.
Right now today, is a undisputed champion. Porter ain't never unified his division. Porter is a career welterweight, and he has never unified his division. Come on, man. What the gold standard? In what?
Yo, he's beat Jacobs, Demetrius Andrade, Rodriguez, all these guys.
Oh, again, you bring it up what he done in the amateurs. I don't give a damn about the amateurs. I don't care what you did when you was 14 and 15 and 16 years old. when people are still developing their skills and their man strength. I don't give a damn what you did. Because you was fighting at what, 160? Middleweight? Now you have to drop down to 147. I wonder why.
Yeah, it was at 160. It was at 160.
Why you ain't fighting at 160 right now? Why you ain't moved up at all?
He looks after his body more than a lot of those guys. So, you know.
I get it. But to say Porter is a gold standard, I think y'all reaching. And also, Porter's a damn good boxer. No, I'm not trying to take anything from Porter. Porter is solid. But when the chips are on the line, no matter if you think it's the bad judging or you had a winning, most people are not out here crying about a robbery.
But the chips are down on Saturday, bro. The chips are going to be down on Saturday. And this is it.
Let me ask you this. If Porter don't rise to the occasion, is he still a gold standard in y'all eyes?
He will raise his game to that fight.
If he don't, when he don't.
Well, if he gets knocked out.
Hold on, Mike. Who would you say had the better career, Mike Tyson or Sean Porter?
Shit, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I'm going Tyson as well, bro.
Tyson, hold on real quick. Mike Tyson's still living off his career to this day. No. Mike Tyson's career got him 3 roles in the fucking Hangover series. I ain't never seen.
No, not the hype propaganda machine.
Mike Tyson's career, his body, and Mike Tyson never boxed. He would never got none of that shit.
No, I'm saying he had the propaganda machine. We know that.
But if he never boxed, he would never have none of that. We're talking about your boxing career and
that's what I'm talking about.
Parlay into. He had a knockout, a game, a fucking video game. People still talking about this.
Not the extra.
Give me. He went 42 and all, bro.
Damn, if I lost to Buster Douglas or not. For a period in time, motherfuckers feared me. You can't say that about Sean Porter. You can't say that about Sean Porter. I don't think a person ever feared him. So give me in short, give me Tyson's.
If we only talking resume, Sean Porter don't have a Buster Douglas loss. Sean Porter don't have quitting in the ring. Sean Porter wasn't doing cocaine and not taking care of his body. Okay. Sean Porter actually give it all to the sport of boxing. Sean Porter doing commentary. Everything that you want from a boxer.
You can say Sean was with Mother Teresa. Give me Tyson's boxing career.
No, I gotta agree, bro.
I don't know how good you want to make Sean Porter sound. He did none of that. To give me Tyson's boxing career.
I used to spar with Joe Egan's gym, which is in Birmingham, and they know Mike Tyson and shit.
Real quick, think about this. Give me the knowledge from Customato.
Yeah.
Give me coming up in the gym with Customato every motherfucking day, learning boxing.
That's it.
I'm taking Tyson boxing career.
You don't think he was a bit overrated?
Who?
No,
Mike Tyson.
No. We all know what Tyson is.
Shit, he probably was overrated. But again, it was a point in time where people feared him. You can't say that about Sean Porter.
Yeah,
I think that had a lot to do with that 90s propaganda machine. We ain't had the internet where we could talk and give our opinions about.
Nah, bro, but like I'm from that era. Like I'm in my 50s next year. I'm from the Mike Tyson era, bro. He was knocking people out for fun, bro.
But what happened
when destroying people?
What happened when he faced resistance, though? That's what I'm saying. When Sean Porter faced resistance, he stand tall.
He lost too, though.
Don't you think they were debatable though, Mike? Thurman and Spence, debatable fights.
They were, yeah, 100%. You're 100% right.
Aren't out here screaming a robbery. You got your side and they got their side, and the overwhelming majority is cool with Thurman winning.
Yeah, because a debatable, not a robbery. I'm just saying debatable.
Yeah, some people feel like a robbery was Porter over Ugas.
It was a close fight. It was 1 round, but I'm not mad. That's a debatable.
Some say he got a knockdown that wasn't called.
I love Porter's career, so it's hard for me to. I'd never make a comparison between Mike Tyson and Sean Porter because I'm a Sean Porter fan, but like, listen, this completely different era, completely different weight, different time. Like, I went to a lot of those fights back then in England. You can't even you can't make that comparison, bro. Mike Tyson, fucking, I was in Brixton. And like there was about 1 million people on the street in London trying to just get to him. So come on, bro.
Could you be caught up in the nostalgia of the time though? Because I'm saying
Nah, he was knocking people out for about 9 years. He was knocking them out for about 9 years
saying, but
straight.
TV had a lot more power back then. That's what I'm saying.
But even knowing what we know today, Mike Tyson still got the nostalgia around him. Like we know everything. We know about the cocaine. We know about the inappropriate comments. We know about the things he did outside the ring. But people still love that man. Like so.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm saying we bought into it.
It wasn't buying in. He was the real deal. I just gonna dip to the toilet, bro. I just gotta go for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'll put myself on mute.
Oh yeah, I don't know what you on, dog. Well, I don't know what he on, dog. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Is that's how they do it over in England?
Right. No, I'm saying I'm not trying to disrespect Mike. I'm just saying I don't think enough respect gets put on Sean Porter in regards to who we lost to. And we look at that pound for pound list. I think you could argue his losses versus some of those other guys with losses. I just think all around he take the sport seriously. We say these guys need to fight each other. Oh my God, they're not fighting each other. Well, after this, he done fought everybody in his generation. What more could you want from a fighter? And then he giving you commentary, going over doing it in the Olympics. He just do it all to me. He taking care of himself the right way. We don't get no extra stories like we got with other fighters outside the ring, the cases and crashing. Like, I just don't like it's like every time we talk about Sean, it's always, oh, but he ain't really, football, Sean. It's like you try to discount all of his, not you, but most people try to discount. It's like you don't get to this level by mistake. If nothing else, he stayed prepared and ready for the moment, and he struck in some of those moments.
Man, look, I totally agree that Sean Porter don't get his just due, and I think boxing that's just how boxing is, man. Boxing fans are fickle. Sean Porter is not the most popular boxer out there, but which he has done a better job in recent years of elevating his popularity. But again, people have favorites, you know what I'm saying? People wasn't rooting for him against Errol Spence, and people see how Giddy did against Earl. That kind of makes, you know what I'm saying, him a viable commodity now going against Terence Crawford. But I agree. I think at some point, Sean is going to get his just due, but it might be when everybody else get their just due. When they announce, I'm done.
And he was a plus 136 in the fight against Danny. People like to.
Yeah. And I actually picked Danny to beat Sean, and by the end of that fight, no doubt in my mind, Sean won that motherfucker. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's going on, my brother?
My bro, what's up, man? Salute to you. Salute to TME. I don't know you. What's your name, bro? I don't want
to Trap Media USA. What's going on, man?
Trap Media. What's up, bro? How y'all living?
You going live tomorrow night, man?
Yeah. I can't wait to. I'm opening up the panel, man. Hopefully you have time to come through. 7:30 tomorrow, man. We're gonna be breaking this thing down and making our picks, man, and talking about every angle of the fight. So it's gonna be. I know you excited. You get three more days. Your boy get to shut a lot of people up or get exposed. I know you excited.
He said exposed. What you mean?
I said no. Either or. I ain't saying he gonna get it. I'm just saying one or two things gonna happen. He gonna shut a lot of people up, or his detractors are gonna be right. It can only go two ways. So
answer the question though.
I'm excited, man.
If Crawford were to lose, was he overhyped? An overhyped product of Top Rank?
It depends on how he lose, man. It depends. It's a caveat. He go in there and get Andre Berto. Like I heard somebody saying it's gonna look like Andre Berto. He go in there and that happened to him. He just get roughed up. He don't look strong. He has no moments of where he's able to time Sean Porter. He has no moments of where he's able to counter him, and Sean Porter just steamroll his ass. You know, if he looked like a Berto or a Malignaggi type deal, then yeah, we got to have a conversation about whether or not he was overhyped or whether or not he was really ever as good as a lot of people thought he was. But if he goes in there and it's a highly competitive fight and he has his moments, but Sean Porter just, outworks him and beats him like, some sort of split decision or a close 7-5 unanimous decision or something like that, then I'm not one of these people that's going to tell you can't lose and bounce back or you can't lose and still have your stock go up. Sean Porter's stock went up with a loss when he lost to Errol Spence. Caleb Plant's stock just went up losing to Canelo Alvarez. So I think it depends on how he loses. But he will definitely, regardless of how he loses, he'll lose some of that luster, though. He won't be the big bad boogeyman. He won't be the guy that's, pound for pound number one with his experience and lack of fighting top level welterweights. And then you have people that's always hated on Bud that, he can never do nothing right. They just wait on him to fail and they're going to say he got exposed. But I think reasonable people are willing to say that it's going to depend on how he loses, bro. If he loses in a highly competitive fight, then we're going to say, okay, yeah, he really is one of the top welterweights. Maybe not the top dog that we thought he was, but he is definitely one of the top welterweights. But if he go in there and get dog walked, then people are going to be like, nah, I don't know if he ever had it. So we'll see. I can't wait to watch the fight, bro.
What does a win do for Sean Porter?
Push him right back in the mix, bro. Like a win is the golden ticket, so to speak. Whoever wins this fight, you got another pay-per-view fight coming your way. You got another card to pull. You know what I'm saying? You got Errol Spence on the horizon, or hopefully Yadinas Ugas on the horizon. Getting that belt for either fighter, but specifically Sean Porter, this is last shot, bro. This is last shot. If he loses this fight, he goes to, be in a fight for Virgil Ortiz or be in a fight for Jerome Boots Ennis. Like, he'll have to wait for somebody to vacate before he get another shot at the championship because after Crawford, he'll have fought everybody. He's already fought the WBA champion. He's already fought the WBC and IBF champion. So losing this fight, they ain't going to rematch you off of a loss. You go back to the back of the line. You have to skip somebody in line by fighting one of these young, hungry lions, bro. To put yourself back in the forefront, you have to eliminate them as an option. So if he loses this fight, he got to fight one of the young, hungry lions, and I don't know how it's going to go for him, bro. I don't know how it's going to go for him. So it's a big fight, man, for him too.
If you're Errol Spence says he's coming to the fight on his post when he was in Vegas at the Canelo fight. It was like, Vegas, I'll be back. See you in about 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got the picture somewhere. Like, are you in the rainfall, my guy? What's going on?
Oh, nah, bro. That's me. My bad. I'm cooking and talking at the same.
Yeah, I got you. Let me ask you this though: if Errol Spence, if you're Errol Spence and whoever wins, it's strap season. You said I want to come back and I only want to fight champions. That's what he said on his verified social media page. I'm not making this up. Strap season. I don't need no tune up. I'm tune up are for dudes who are unsure of themselves. I'm sure of myself. I want champions. With that being said, and you come into the fight, do you crash the post fight press conference?
He should, and if he don't at the very least give an interview saying that he wants the winner, whoever wins, and he want to fight them next. Then remember, you and I talked about this last time, Mike. I'm gonna hold him to it because I'm a reasonable Errol Spence fan. Like, yeah, I rock with Spence, Dallas, Texas all day, but at the same time, if we being honest, bro, you said you don't want no tune-up. You want to fight champions. Well, you didn't say only if Sean Porter win. You didn't say only if Terence Crawford wins. So I fully expect for you to go to the fight, enjoy the fight, but whoever wins, I need you to call him out, bro, because you got to seek that smoke. You supposed to be Free Smoke Jr. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah, he better, or I'm going to be on his helmet.
If you're top ranked, do you pull up the zone? Do you go out of your way and interview Errol Spence Jr.? Like, hey, bro, you want to do it? Because remember the zone, Chris Mannix, doing the Virgil Ortiz fight, they went up to, hey, man, you want to do an interview? You better come on, let's do this interview then. If you're top ranked, do you go out of your way to interview Errol?
That's a tough question because if you top ranked, do you really want to promote Errol and Bud or Errol and Porter? Because Bud is supposed to be Bud last fight.
Damn, you're right about that.
That's the tricky part. If it's Bud last fight, why the hell I'm gonna help you? Why the hell I'm gonna interview your potential next big opponent if you ain't signed back to me?
Damn, you right
So
about think about
that
that.
answer depends on whether or not Bud Crawford is really leaving. I think we'll get our answer if they do interview Earl Spence. If they pushing for an Earl Spence interview and they put Earl Spence on that camera and they pushing Bud Crawford on him, especially if Bud Crawford win, then that's gonna be a little tea leaf that maybe Bud Crawford is re-signing with Top Rank. If they don't interview him, then that means he probably moving on, win, lose, or draw.
All right.
So that answer depending upon what Bud's next move is, in my opinion.
I like that answer, man. I like that answer. Give me 1 second, bro. My guy, we've been calling in and I ain't answering his call. My bad, Coach J Mac. I got you, big dog. You know what it is. I guess your shit went out. That shit beeping. That shit ain't even ringing. What's going on, J Mac? My bad, bro. I see you called, man. So I had to try to call you back, but you called me back. What's good? J Mac.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Shit, I have my YouTube stuff on. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Talk to me, man. What you think about this fight, man? Give me a prediction. And
let me ask you a question first.
All right, go ahead.
So you know I'm a Bud fan. I don't see no other way. You said if Porter beats Bud, how do I view him?
How do you view Terence Crawford?
This what I would view him. I would just think Porter had his number.
That's it? J-Mac. I don't know what's going on with J-Mac. That shit just dropped. And Porter had his number. I mean, I need more than that, J-Mac. You know what I'm saying? I need more than just Porter had his number. Like it gotta be to a point where if Thurman was able to do it, if Brooke was able to do it, if Earl was able to do it, I'm thinking a Bud right along with those lines, if not above. So if Bud's not able to do it, I just can't just go with, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, Porter had his number. Fuck that. No, man, that ain't good enough. Talk to me,
Mike. Do you think you think Porter can get a fair shake from the judges? Like, say if it's a competitive fight, but you see a lot of the reaction on Twitter, YouTube. A lot of people be like, "Man, I like Bud, but I really thought Sean Porter edged that fight out." You think he can get a fair shake from the judges on the ESPN Top Rank without PBC being involved in the card?
ESPN ain't got no, Top Rank. Like they really ain't got no dog in the race. Like my guy said, this Bud last fight. So I'm sure like they ain't going out of their way to sway no judges to keep it for Bud. I mean, Bud gonna have to go out there and win. Period. Like I don't think he's gonna have no help from the judges. He's not Canelo. He's not this guy that brings millions and millions and millions of dollars to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? When he fight like Canelo brings a hotel, he brings fans, he brings motherfuckers to do different shit at clubs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Around his fight. So I'm not sure if Bud brings that same kind of monetary value. So I don't know if the judges would be even enticed by that.
The only reason
and a point to add to that is like, the judging be sucking. Like it seems like every week I come on and do a reaction where somebody done got robbed or a judge has been horrible. But for the most part lately in the big fights, it seems like they've been getting it right. They got Ugas versus Pacquiao right. They were getting Canelo versus Plant right, regardless of what some people try to have you believe Canelo was winning that fight. They had that right. So I'm thinking in a big fight of this magnitude, hopefully they just judge it correctly and they all see the fight however it go. Whoever wins, I don't care who you pick or who you root for. I think we can all agree as boxing fans that hopefully whoever wins this fight, whoever truly wins this fight is also the person who hand is raised. We don't need no bullshit where somebody really won, everybody know they won, but the other person got the decision because of some politic type shit. Like that's bad for boxing. That's bad for a fight of this magnitude. So I'm just hoping at the end of the day, more than my pick being right, whoever I pick, more than one thing or the other, whatever I want, even if I'm wrong, shit, just let whoever win the fight, let them have their hand raised. So hopefully the judges don't play a part. I don't want to be talking about them come Sunday morning, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. The judges shouldn't even be a thought going into this fight, man. Like may the best man win. I don't need nobody comes from Mike, I had it 9-3. You know, now I had it this, I had it that. You know, let me go back to J-Mac call because he's a truck driver. Sometimes them calls be dropping. J-Mac, go ahead.
Hey, what's the last thing you heard? I was talking the whole time.
Oh man, last thing I heard was you said if Bud loses, Porter got his number. That's it.
Oh, okay. I was answering your question on the show. If Bud loses, Porter got his number, and I'm going to accept where everything that comes behind it, all the trolling, all the saying the minute Bud stepped up, that Bud didn't level up. I'm going to accept all that, and it's going to be cool. I mean, shit, a lot of people will be coming for me. I'm going to lose a lot of money, and that's just going to be that. I'm going to accept it too. But like I said, let's wake up and let's get back to reality. See, that's what people want to happen. That's so far from the truth, and it ain't gonna happen. Bud is a superior fighter. Bud go get in there and do what the fuck he want to do. That's what he told you. That's what he said. He gonna be the first fighter to get in there and do what he want against Bud. The reason why I believe him because he got the tools set to back it up. When I was doing a breakdown, Keith Thurman didn't even throw a jab against Porter. He didn't clinch. He didn't know how to dictate action when Porter got up close. All he did was throw punches and try to trap him with big shots, big hooks, and that wasn't enough to detour Porter. If Keith would have put them punches together a lot, I think Keith would have actually got the knockout against Porter. He just hit Porter with big shots, but then play anything in behind it or step on angles to place sharper shots against Porter. That's why he couldn't get it. Errol with the jab, it was too stiff and methodical. I've been critiquing Errol jab for a long time. People like to give him a lot of credit for that jab. That jab is for people that don't know how to do nothing with it or can't get around it. But we saw that jab wasn't effective against Porter. Porter easily got up under it. Danny Eames caught Errol going backwards with that jab that Errol has because I think Errol don't change the speed up. Errol just pumps the jab out there. It's kind of slow. It's methodical. I don't think his foot speed and his ability to move on his toes helps too. So against a fighter like Bud that can fight going backwards, fight going forward, fight on angle, step around, clinch when you get up close, throw punches up short, in tight range and all angles, I think that's going to be a lot for Porter. So if Porter for some reason get on the jab, Bud can back up and reset the pace. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't see Porter winning this fight. I see maybe it depends on how competitive Bud wanted to be and what style he fights. So I see how competitive and close the fight is. I see a lot of people saying, yeah, Porter was making the fight tough. Porter was making the fight tough, but Bud decides to want to sit there and exchange. It's still up to determine how he want to do it, but Bud did say he gonna do what the fuck he want to do, and he also said he gonna stop. I got the stoppage happening. I'm gonna bet on the 7th through the 12th. If I had to pick 2 rounds, I'm thinking the 9th and the 10th.
Okay, I like it, Jay, man. I love the breakdown, big guy. I can't even stand, bro.
And Porter. One more thing, Mike. And Porter, the reason why it's so open to me, I didn't watch Porter fight many a time, and we're not gonna sit up here and say Porter ain't never been seized or halted to not being able to do what he want to do. When Porter in there against effective guys or guys that can place punches, I noticed that he not jumping in, and Porter jumps in and he swings wide punches, and the way Bud places his shots, I mean Bud go catch him. He gonna catch him if he don't stop him. He gonna hurt him real bad to where Porter ain't go just be jumping in like that. And the worst thing about Porter is the fact how explosive he is. For some reason, them punches don't come out in the timing of his feet. He jumps in good, smothers his self, and gets close to you. But his feet got to stop, and he throws wide punches. If Porter had more of a explosiveness behind his punches, to where like he jump in with his feet and he could shoot them punches out as soon as his feet hit the ground, now we talking about a whole different animal. And I don't even think Porter got all the losses he got if that was the ability he had, but he don't. So I got Bud just picking him apart.
Already, J Mac, man. Anything else you want to say, man, before I get to my guy, Say Caesar? Say Caesar.
You got another topic? You got a topic that I missed?
No, man. Just if Crawford loses, was he overhyped? That's it.
I'm gonna accept that, bro. Like real shit. I'm a big Bud fan, but if Bud loses to Porter, I'm gonna accept whatever these dudes saying and what they've been saying over the years. Because Bud can't lose a fight to Porter and still keep keep everything he been having over these years and not to make it be true. Like I'm be honest, I'm just gonna have to accept the shit.
You absolutely right, and I 1,000% agree with you, my dude. 1,000% agree.
All right, Mike, take it easy.
All right, J Mac. Say Senior, what's going on, my brother? I'll meet yourself.
What's up, my bro?
Man,
I'm gonna have to make it quick. I gotta get back to work. So I'm gonna hit you with a 30-second one. Salute to you all. As always, man. If I'm Superman of the Bud Justice League, so if Bud loses, okay, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna take all the crap. I'm gonna get everything from everybody. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, they're gonna be talking junk in these streets. But this is gonna be the best Sean Porter anybody's ever seen. He done trained with everybody from Pai Mei to Kill Bill. He done resurrected Bruce Lee to start training with him. I heard he getting beat up by all of them, but still, we ain't talk about that. If he loses, then I'll take that. I'll take that to the chin. All right, pause. But I don't see him losing, man. I don't see him losing. But I definitely don't see, there's no way that Porter could beat him. He could luck up and beat him this time and then beat him in a rematch. It's no way possible. He'll have to vacate the belt. He'll try to fight some other type of way. There's no way. Bud got too many tools. Bud is ready. Bud is focused. And Bud ready to go.
Hey, man. Well, we're definitely going to see come Saturday night, man.
Hey, can I ask him a question?
Most definitely.
Go ahead. Talk to him.
You remember around when Broner was about to fight Maidana? I heard similar things like, man, Broner just too skilled. He the next Floyd Mayweather. Maidana going to be easy work. Khan whooped on him. He got too many tools. And Maidana pretty much just a brawler. Do you think people, specifically Bud supporters, could be overlooking Sean Porter like many overlook Maidana?
I think anybody can be overlooked. And that's the thing is you got to take every fight seriously, no matter how good they are or how good you think you are, is because it's the punch you don't see coming that's going to get you. So it's the fighter that you don't see coming that's going to get you. So I'll say that Bud is not overlooking him. I think Bud see Porter as who he is. He's known Porter all these years, and he's ready for him.
Yeah, and I don't think Bud and Adrian Broner are even in the same class when it comes to discipline. I think that's probably was a downfall of AB, being too cocky, not taking it as serious as needed. Because even in the Maidana fight, he was humping on Maidana, then started humping into her ass with him. So,
yeah.
So it is what it is, man. With that being said, I think I'm gonna end this show, man. I'm gonna come back later on with another one. I think the overwhelming thing is that we pretty much agree. If Bud loses, then yeah, Matt Garcia, he comes off the pound for pound list. Can lose to Sean Porter and still be a pound for pound fighter, or to me anyway. Like you can't have all the credentials that you had if you lose. That's just me. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, I can have him number one, number two, maybe number 9, 10, based off what he done. But he got to go back and get that revenge, and I don't think there's no rematch clause either.
Sean said he would rematch him, win or lose. He said if he win, he definitely would rematch him. Question: how you when you got ESPN Plus, do you pay for the full 60 or do you just pay $10? I've been hearing conflicting things.
No, you gotta pay. You gotta pay the.
You gotta pay that full.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna pay the monthly subscription to ESPN Plus, because that's how you gonna buy the pay-per-view.
Okay.
You're gonna pay that what, $69 or whatever fuck it is.
Yeah. All right.
Just go to the app. They got a link like right there posted on top of the app. Like as soon as you open up the app, buy Porter Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So you can buy that motherfucker right now if you want to.
Okay.
Other than that, man, anything else y'all want to say, man, before I get on down?
My last thing would be this, and I'm not picking against Bud. I ain't did my pick yet. I would just say to everybody picking Bud, because the last two people, they spoke very well. They gave good breakdowns. They're very confident in Bud Crawford. I would just say that if you picking him to win this fight, or you think he gonna walk Porter, or you think he gonna stop him, I want you to understand that you're betting on the unknown, bro. You're betting on a fighter to do something that you've never seen him done. You've never seen Bud Crawford in the ring with someone this good, and you've never seen him dominate somebody this good before. So I'm not saying he can or can't do it. I just, keep the same energy if it's a lot more competitive than you think, because it's a lot of confidence being placed on what you think he can do or what you believe he will do, not what you have seen him done. So that will be my last little thought before we get out of here, bro.
I think the confidence that I just get, man, about the whole thing is just like I go back to the discipline always in the gym. And I know y'all don't think Victor Postal is very good or whatever, but at the time Bud fought Victor Postal was undefeated. Victor Postal was actually ranked above Bud in a lot of different 140 rankings. So people thought Victor Postal was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And Victor Postal is a skilled fighter. A lot of people thought that he'd be Jose Ramirez, just didn't get the nod. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I think when the occasion arises, like I just don't think there's anybody better in boxing. Maybe Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like that rises to the occasion, like Bud. Like, and I feel like the man is motivated, because a lot of people, this your first real challenge, this your first real test, this your first, and he hearing it. He hearing it. So with that being said, I think he got a point to prove, and some that always sticks with me, man, is like, it's cool to motivate like a regular person, but when you motivated a motherfucking Michael Jordan or Tom Brady, not saying Bud is on that level just yet, or Floyd Mayweather, man, you really fucking up. Like, them guys don't need no extra motivation. And I know Bud ain't on that level yet, but Bud gives me those kind of vibes that those players gave me. Kobe Bryant, like, all that talking you doing ain't gonna help you out. All this pump shit, all this. Oh, I'm gonna stop Bud. I don't want people to think Bud wasn't that good. Oh, okay. Now you doing a lot of talking. And with that being said, man, I can't wait till Saturday night. TME, anything else you want to say, my brother?
Yeah, last thing I want to say first, I appreciate you for letting me come on. And that season when Dirk faced the big three, I think that's comparable to what Sean Porter going through right now. The whole narrative, even myself, I remember walking to and I was around the Dallas Maverick fan, and I was like, man, I'll kill myself if the Mavericks won. Dirk soft, because that was the whole narrative. And similarly, Sean Porter got a narrative that he can't get it done on the big stage. And I think Dirk took that same thing in. And I think Sean Porter is really soaking in that, because he keeps saying it. They keep saying that I'm a test. They keep saying, and I want to be looked at different. He know that he 1 foot in, 1 foot out of boxing, gonna go to commentary. He said he not staying around to be the gatekeeper. So I think he looking at this like his last hoorah too, his last chance to really stamp his career. He don't feel he Hall of Fame, even though I do. And I think sometimes you gotta back people back against the wall. And when they got the ability that Sean Porter got, then you're going to get the best version of them. And sometimes that's enough, like in the case when Dirk was going up against 3 young superstars and LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. So I expect the best Sean Porter and the best Bud Crawford. I'm happy for boxing. This back end of the year been great. At first, I was thinking it was dead, but I'm just happy we getting a fight like this. Shout out to the WBO, and shout out to everybody that's been tuning in, keeping the sport alive.
Absolutely, man. Well, we'll
Facts.
see. We'll see if Sean can get his dirt on. You know what I'm saying? Because Dirk did some shit that nobody ever thought was gonna happen. All right, with that being said, y'all know what it is with me, man. Catch y'all later on the day. We'll definitely come back with a show later on the night. I promise y'all that. Probably come back like around, let me see what time it is. 2, 3 o'clock now. And until next time. Salute! Shout out my nigga Terence Crawford, dog. It's almost that time. Almost that time. Sean Porter, Terence Crawford, boy, get y'all popcorn ready, man. Get y'all popcorn ready, man. Which one? Who is gonna do what needs to be done? Who is gonna do what needs to be done? Who is gonna have the right game plan? Who gonna make the right adjustments? Who gonna have their hand raised come Saturday night, Sunday morning? Huh? These kind of fights are why we love the sport. These kind of fights are why we love the sport of boxing, man. Two dudes that willing to risk it all. Maybe Bud got a little bit more to risk than Sean. But at the end of the day, man, I'm in love with it, bro. Thank you. Thank you, boxing. I appreciate it. Till next time, I'm out this day. Yes, sir.